Good afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Regulation D video, bringing you an ALOLAN Dugtrio team. Now, there's a lot of Pokemon that we haven't showcased here on the channel yet. Pokemon like Glacier, like Spectre, like any of the Lake Spirits. I think Mike did Azelf, but I haven't played any of the Lake Spirits yet. I didn't think that I would encounter ALOLAN Dugtrio before I would encounter those. But here I am. We got a team from Danny Mac, who does have a YouTube channel. Make sure to link that down below in the description. Send us some Pokésports love, as always. Thank you for sending me this this team, and even adding me on Twitter just to be like, hey, Kevin, I got the sauce. We have the sauce. We have the ALOLAN Dugtrio team here in Regulation D, which surprisingly, without spoiling it too much, because I have played my battles already. I already know what to expect. I already know what you guys are going to watch. Stick around till the end, because the last battle is absolutely insane what happens. Regardless, ALOLAN Dugtrio. I'm surprised by what it was able to accomplish today. If you guys still don't understand what's happening, ALOLAN Dugtrio is currently the fastest Pokemon in the game that gets access to Memento, because there aren't any Prankster users that have access to it, and ALOLAN Dugtrio is just the fastest one of its kind. So what Memento does is that it lowers the opponent's attack and special attack harshly at the cost of your own life. So what ends up happening is ALOLAN Dugtrio can finish itself into your Enamorus with Contrary, boost your special attack to +2 with the Fairy Tera, with the Choice Specs, with the Moonblast. You can do a ridiculous amount of damage. And yes, since you knocked out ALOLAN Dugtrio, you now have the option of hard swapping in Chi-Yu next to the Enamorus that does a bajillion damage. So there's just a lot of numbers in this team. That's part of the reason why I love it. There's a lot of options. You have things like Water Urshifu to just kind of help you on that physical side. You don't really need more physical Pokemon than Water Urshifu in this current format. You have things like Tornadus to help you with the speed control. And you have common leads like even Chi-Yu Fluttermane for situations where you're against like a hard Trick Room and you want to just make sure the Trick Room setter goes down. Or just you want to do as much damage as possible with like the most competitive team possible in case you're in a situation where you can't really try out the gimmick. You have the other option with the rest of the team being such good glue to just give you other options when you're against opponents, or even like a best of 3. But yeah, ALOLAN Dugtrio, its strat is to die today, but it dies real good. Just you wait. Anyway, if you guys are excited to see what is to happen in this video, hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. With that said, let's get on to today's video. Holy Slitherwing, going against another Enamorus as well to start the day off. Okay. Also, hey Greg, we got Brute Bonnet back in the house. It's been a while. All right, we got a couple of options against our opponent here. The good news is they don't really have any like straightforward form of speed control. So like we could just do the strat, right? We can go Dugtrio, go Enamorus right away, and then just see what happens. Just see what the heck we can do with that information. Also, what's stopping us from just doing Fluttermane, Chi-Yu in the back? Absolutely nothing. Let's just go right for it. We are going fast and we are hitting hard. There is no Trick Room on my opponent's team unless it's a Trick Room Fluttermane. And there's no Tailwind on their team. Actually, no Tailwind. They do have some priority moves here and there. They have Aqua Jet. They have Sucker Punch. They have First Impression even. So it's not like they can't, you know, catch us off guard. But as long as there's no, hey, I'm going to be 2 times faster than you for the next 3 turns, boom, then I got no reason to bring Tornadus. And honestly, this might be the time. This might be the video, the one time that ALOLAN Dugtrio can actually take a couple of dubs in some competitive ranked battles. You're seeing it here first, second. You're seeing it here, one of the firsts on YouTube. Let's see if we can grab that dub right away. All right, they have Enamorus and Fluttermane. Gotta say, don't love the Flutter. It does kind of make me a little bit scared to go with Enamorus. But I think we do the strat. I think we just go Memento. We have Fairy Tera. We can do Fairy Tera Dazzling with Memento at +2. Like, that's gonna hurt a lot with specs. I think I'm gonna do it. I just want to see it. I just want to see how much damage we can actually do here with Contrary Boost, man. We're terastallizing first, which means my opponent isn't terastallizing. Either one of their mons, or we're speed tying with the Enamorus. Which, honestly, great news. Here's the Memento. Outsped their Flutter Mane, by the way. That's super relevant. That means they're like a slower Flutter Mane, or they're going for a Trick Room. All right, give me these boosts. Did I get them? I wasn't even paying attention. They went for the superpower. And then go for the T-Bolt. Not going to be enough. 69 HP. Dazzling Gleam. Straight damage. Yeah, I think I got those boosts. It's weird. It doesn't like show you getting the boosts. But I'm pretty sure I got those boosts. I'll double check now. Hello? It doesn't show me here. I'm going to have to double check afterwards. It's fine. I'm going into Chiyu to do even more damage. How much more can I hurt here? Let's find out. As they go into gold and go, okay, fine, fair enough. But they're kind of pinned, though. Thanks to the Beads of Ruin. I'm pretty sure I got those stat boosts, right? Yes, I did. Nice. We did it. We accomplished the thing we wanted to do. Anyway, I'm going to click Heat Wave now. And I'm going to click Dazzling Gleam again. Good luck, opponent. Figure it out. They're going to Terastallize. And this is why I said that they're pinned. Because if they Terastallize, they just kind of succumb to the Dazzling Gleam. Hopefully. Rock? Didn't expect that one. Yeah, they will definitely knock out my Chiyu here if they get the opportunity to, that's for sure. The Sucker Punch is going to be enough to knock out my Namor. It's going to live at 23 HP. Here's the big Heat Wave. And let's see, can the Enamorus just clap this gold and go from existence? Nice. The one time I ever get a Heat Wave burn, it's on a gold and go. This is... Oh, they outspeed. But I think they went for Chiyu, though, right? Yeah, wrong one. The other one is doing damage. So they're definitely scarfed there, by the way. So they're scarfed on the power gem. Big Dazzling Gleam onto the gold and go. Sayonara. It worked. Everything that had to happen this game happened this game. And what a fun time this game was. Okay. I see you. The one thing ALOLAN Dugtrio can do is die fast. GG's. I had such a fun time that last game that I kind of just want to do it again. The issue is they have speed control this time. Unfortunately, they have speed control this time. But it's not that big of a deal because we also have that same speed control. We could just lead with our Torn. Call it a day. I'm pretty sure we're max speed Torn here, right? No. Okay, so I might get taunted, which is a little bit concerning. Yeah, it is a little bit concerning. If they decide to taunt me turn one, I might be in some serious trouble. But we'll worry about that later. I think if I go Torn, and if I go Ursh, I might be in a really decent spot. Their whole team is weak to Urshifu. So maybe I should preserve the Ursh after I know that I have the speed control. I'll go Chiyu, bring Ursh in the back, and I guess it's the ALOLAN Dugtrio video, friends. We'll bring it. It'll be here. I can't do the thing I wanted to do, but hey, maybe some EQs, some stray EQs can do some work for us. Maybe some stray rock slides can do some work for us. They do have 2 fire types on their team, so it's not like ALOLAN Dugtrio can't like do some damage. It could definitely do some damage, just not that much. A very minimal amount of damage, but damage nevertheless. All right, C. What do you have for little old me? Torn Typhlosion right away. Okay, my opponent just wants to explode. Fair enough. I respect the grind. The good news is I can deal with it. All right, they see the Choice Scarf, so hopefully that scares them a little bit. I'm just going to click Rain Dance because I think that's a lot more important than speed control right now. Maybe I should fire off some snarls too. Rain Dance Snarl. My opponent's gonna try to play the fast game, and I can't. The Snarl should help a lot, though, right? Hopefully. The Snarl helped a lot. It sure did. Okay, at least I know that the Rain Dance just wasn't necessary. Big crit on my Torn. So scary, so spooky. Okay, you don't want me to attack? Good thing I don't... I mean, you don't want me to Rain Dance? Good thing I don't need to be here anymore. Let me just go... harden my Dugtrio. Oh, some big Chew damage, man. Now I'll just keep spamming Snarls for the rest of the game. Good luck. Who needs Tailwind? The thing is, I think the Typhlosion is probably Scarfed, or Spexed, or Choiced in some fashion. Okay, they want to go for the Sunny Day. I mean, I'm still going to be faster, though. Opponent? Wild. Unless they're just wanting their Chi-Yu to come onto the field now. And then doing some fire hurts. I don't know. Great Tusk. Okay, they want the Great Tusk to do more damage. Fair enough. That one makes sense to me. I mean, I have Memento. Like, what else can I do realistically right here? I guess I'll just go for the EQ. And then go hard into my Tornadus. I just get rid of the Sun. Maybe I should have Rock Slided just to knock out the Tornadus, because they could always just taunt me again, right? I should have thought that went through a little bit better. I will see how this plays out. Bring my Torn back. There's a Tailwind. They're probably just going to end up going for the EQ here. Oh no, the Headlong Rush! Got him! Come on, man. You just saw the Torn. Alright, EQ now. Free damage onto the Great Tusk. Hey, I'll take free damage. Let me switch over to Rock Slide just so I finish the Tornadus on their side of the field. And I guess, should I just double down? Yeah, why not? They're not going to go for a fighting type move or a Headlong Rush into this Torn spot. I'll double switch just so they could taunt its Toy Scarf user. This is what I should have done last turn, but it's not what I did this turn. So, oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, there's the taunt. Can't taunt the Chi-Yu. They switch over to Headlong Rush to my poor Dugtrio. Gonna live at 1 HP though. Thanks to my Dugtrio being an absolute boss. Also, take this -1 thanks to my Tangled Hair. This means I outspeed now? Is it -1 or -2? They're in Tailwind, so they're at +2 in theory. I'm a Choice Scarf user, so I'm at +1 in theory. They just lost the speed tier, so they're at +1 in theory. Chi-Yu should outspeed Great Tusk this turn. But now they have the option of faking out that spot. It's not fun. Let me go for the Memento onto the Great Tusk since it can't swap anymore, and I'm just going to swap right back into Torn, man. This right slot has just been swapping back and forth the whole game. I don't actually need this slot anymore. The Dugtrio is winning the game on its own, folks. In and out. In and out. Back into Torn. I haven't attacked with this Pokemon in a very long time. Okay. Sadly, Dugtrio will go down, but they're going to go straight down to -2 as well. With the Tangled Hair. So listen, even from the dead, Dugtrio did a thing. No fake out on my opponent's side though. That's honestly a little surprising to me. Oh, they knock off my Covert Cloak instead. Okay. Fine. All right, well now I can go into Chi-Yu. Now I can light the world on fire. Because all I gotta do is click Heat Wave, Fire Tera, Heat Wave, and Tailwind. Good luck, opponent. Best of luck. I could miss these Heat Waves. And if I do, I guess I earned it. I deserve it. Welcome to Pokemon, right? But if I don't, we're about to see 2 dead things very quickly. She's working overtime in today's video. Here's the tailwind. Gonna match. Gonna outspeed now. And double hit this Fire Tera Heat Wave in the sun. Good night. Man, I'm having a great time with this team, Danny. This is a team for sure. Defeated C, taking another dub in today's video. Currently undefeated. Can we continue, though? Let's find out. I'm going against the Kevin who's running a Trick Room team. This seems a little familiar to me. It's not any Trick Room team that I think I've run on the channel, though, but it's a pretty good one. I'm not going to lie. Okay, Ursaluna, Bronzong, and Cresselia. I don't know if I'm going to be able to break through their setters, if I'm going to be entirely honest. The good news is only one of their two Pokemon, or only one of their two setters, could have a Mental Herb. The problem is they have redirection everywhere. Specifically the Amoonguss. They also have Fake Out potential, which is a little bit annoying for the Tornadus. But I think if I don't lead with Tornadus, I'm just kind of trolling. My other option is maybe just going with the Chi-Yu Flutter Mane lead and then trying to stop their Trick Room that way. But what if I do Tornadus Flutter? We'll bring Dugtrio in the back to say, hey, we brought Dugtrio to this game. And then last but not least against their team, I think I want to do Urshifu. Yeah, Urshifu might be the way. I don't know if we're going to get the Dugtrio and Enamorus strat off in today's battle, but at the very least, let's try to get the dub here. Because it's gonna be a testament to how good we are as a player to see if we can find a way around Trick Room with this particular team that we haven't used too frequently. It does really just depend on who they lead with. Okay, they're gonna go Bronzong and Iron Hands here. Okay. So this could be Mental or Bronzong. But I also don't have another choice. I think I'm just gonna have to make that call. I'm gonna have to go for the taunt, and I'm just gonna have to hope it's enough. I could also decide to sub up here, just to kind of prepare me for that Trick Room environment a little bit better. In fact, I think that's the play. We'll go for the taunt, because whatever happens, they're not gonna let me Shadow Ball into this Bronzong. They're gonna Terrasilize into a Fire type. That's just kind of what Bronzong do. Or Water type, I guess that works too. So the name of the game has to be, hope they go for the Fake Out, hope they waste their time, and hope they don't have Mental Herb. They don't go for the Fake Out though. Do they have the Mental Herb? Dang it. Unfortunate, very unfortunate. It is what it is though. That's all I really could have done this turn. Alright, well we got the sub up. And they're just going to go for a straight Wild Charge into my Flutter Mane, who I guess did waste their time with that attack at the very least. They went for Wild Charge and not Fake Out, which is a little bit concerning. It means they might have like a Swords Dance set on this thing. I'm going to taunt the Iron Hands here. I'm going to Heart Swap into the Dugtrio. Just to kind of catch him off guard, just try to waste their time. I have to stall at this Trick Room eventually, right? I'm not winning this game in Trick Room at all. But if I can keep these two Pokemon in the field and if I can make them as useless as possible, that'll be the win con. Let's see if they decide to click Swords Dance here. They went for the Gyro Ball into my Dugtrio. Unfortunately, that's still going to hurt a lot, even though it is resisted. And I just lowered their speed, so I guess that helps them a little bit. All right, they just decided to Volt Switch. Still unfortunate. Nothing fortunate is happening to me right now. Who's the swap? Heatran. They can't Terrasilize it for what it's worth. I mean, I'm just gonna Rain Dance and Protect. I mean, what do I got to lose realistically here? I'm going to be the annoying guy that plays against my Trick Room teams. I'm going to click Protects until I can't protect no more. I'm going to set Rain Dance. They're going to do a little bit less damage to me with fire moves. They go for a Gyro Ball again just to finish off my ALOLAN Dugtrio. No big deal. I'm assuming just a fire move here from the Heat Ray. Yeah, okay, cool. Listen, they're not accomplishing much, which is all that I can ask for at this point. I think I gotta keep the Tornadus around for a little bit. How many more turns of this do I have to sit through? 2 more turns. Okay. I could do that. I just have to make some plans, make some strats, have some ideas here. Let me just... I'm going to hit him with the taunt on Bronzong just in case I can't do it again later. And let me Heart Swap into my Urshier. So I have something to deal with this Heatran. And also, I don't think my opponent has a safe switch into a Rain Dance boosted Surging Strikes from anything. Alright, let's taunt this Bronzong in case I get Gyro Balled this turn on my Tornado spot. Oh no, I get Gyro Balled on my Urshifu spot. Okay, that's super resisted though. That's great. They Flash Cannon my Tornadus. That will go down. Okay, so I made the right decision going for the taunt there. Alright. We ain't lose yet. We're getting there though. We're pretty close, but we're not quite there yet. Man, I could just protect Dugtrio, right? And then focus everything I have on this Bronzong. I don't hate that. Protect Dugtrio. Let's just go for the CC on the Bronzong. Do as much damage as we can right now. I could go for the crits in the rain, but they're resisted right now. They actually double swapped the Heatran. Okay. Back into Iron Hands. My opponent's a gamer. I get it. The fact that they made that switch means they're probably just going to go for the Gyro Ball into my ALOLAN Dugtrio spot. They're trying to get rid of my ALOLAN Dugtrio before they can't anymore. Listen, I still am in the driver's seat, I think. I successfully stalled out their Trick Room. I made appropriate swaps, or I had to make appropriate swaps. They're still taunted for a couple turns. They're now at half health, too. They're going to fake out one of my 2 Mons here. It's going to be Dugtrio, right? I can Ghost Tera this right now in EQ. Which is going to hit my Urshifu. Maybe I Ghost Tera Protect for now. We keep this nice and simple. We don't think too hard. If they finish off my Dugtrio this turn, so be it. As long as I can get a really good solid chunk of damage off on this Iron Hands. The good news is we know that our opponent can't Terastalize. We can play into them with that knowledge. The issue is we have to eliminate that Heatran from the game so our Flutter Mane can win anything. Alright, she's just going to protect. Do we see the fake out? We do see the fake out. It was into the Dugtrio, so the Ghost Tera actually helped. Let's get some nice EQ damage. Does ALOLAN Dugtrio do some damage? I guess it's time to find out. Doesn't affect the Bronzong. No big deal because of the Levitate. Hey, that's a chunk. I will take that chunk, and I will run with that chunk. Because here's the thing now. One more CC finishes that Bronzong. One Moonblast finishes that Iron Hands. I like where this is going. So let's go into the Flutter right now. Oh, I don't have Moonblast on Flutter. I have Dazzling Gleam, but I still think a Dazzling Gleam should be enough at that range. I hope so. Here's the issue, though. They have the option of swapping something like that Iron Hands out. So I almost want to attack that Iron Hands with the Surging Strikes. Well, I guess I could also attack with close combat, worst case scenario. But that means the Bronzong might be allowed to set Trick Room up. Now, Bronzong always has to go here. They withdraw Bronzong. Okay, fine. Heatran's coming in. Heatran's going to take a close combat from Urshifu. I don't think Heatran's going to appreciate that very much. Dazzling Gleam has to be enough on Iron Hands. It's not enough on Iron Hands, though. Let's see if we're screwed or not. We got rid of their Heatran. So that was the one Pokemon that can really wall the Flutter Mane. Who does the Iron Hands decide to go for? They Volt Switch? Oh, that might be trolling? No, it's not. It's enough damage to eliminate me from the game. Dang. I couldn't not go for that Bronzong, though. That's the thing. It's like I was kind of pinned there. Rain is going to stop. It all comes down to can Flutter Mane just finish off this Bronzong at this amount of HP. They have a whole Ursaluna left. GG. GG. Ain't no way now. Oh, ain't no way now. Nah, even if I crit this Dazzling Gleam, it's over. It's not even enough to knock the Bronzong. I did actually crit the Dazzling Gleam on the Bronzong. Headlong Rush is going to finish on my Flutter Mane. And sadly, I got to take home a loss. Could probably make the argument if I had any other Pokemon that wasn't a Dugtrio there, that probably would have gone my way, but it is what it is. It's the Dugtrio video. We got to deal with it. GG's to Kevin, though. All right, we only got to accomplish the strat once in today's video. And I really want to accomplish it twice. I want to find out, can Enamorus one-shot like a Cresselia, for example? Would be an interesting experiment for sure. But the problem is we're going against like a hard Trick Room team, so it's going to be a little bit rough to get this going, but I can always try. What is stopping us, right? Let's just do it. Let's go Enamorus, go Dugtrio, bring the Ursh in the back, and then bring one of our two special attacky friends. Since they do have a Heatran, my idea to bring Chi-Yu is not looking too great. I could Snarl spam them, but I think I'd much rather just bring Flutter Mane and let Flutter Mane do its thing. We'll see. We'll find out. The goal is going to be how much damage can I do to a Cresselia? That is going to be the goal. The +2 Enamorus with the Fairy Tera boosted Moonblast with specs. How much damage can I accomplish here? If that's even what they do. The thing is, like, if they go like hands, I might be in trouble. They went Heatran and they this is what we call in the business a chance, is what they're about to give me right now. Okay. Okay, I like where this is so far. I'm going to Memento my Enamorus. And a Fairy Tera Moonblast. I know I can Earth Power this, but it's going to Terrastalize. We know it. So I think Fairy Tera, lock on a Moonblast, and just go for the Crest. How much damage can we do to Cresselia? This is as much damage as I'm ever going to do. I mean, granted, I could have Chi-Yu on the field, but there's no way of having Memento and Chi-Yu on the field at the same time. I also didn't even bring Chi-Yu to this game, so it's not happening this time, but I can't hurt more than this hurt right now. And I'm modest, to say the least. They're going to Terrasilize something. It's going to be the Heatran, though, right? Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Not shocked at all. My goal here is to stop Trick Room if I can. All right, here's the Memento. Gonna boost the Enamorus. There is an animation. I just wasn't paying attention to it before. I'm gonna finish off my Dugtrio. Sorry, Dugtrio. It's for science. Moonblast Fairy Tera. We one-shot Cress, dude. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Absolutely wild. I'm at a loss. A severe loss for words. Bring in this Ursh. I dare you to bring that Ursaluna. Act like I care. Oh my goodness. I got hands. Ugh. Well, I'm gonna make him choose though. Am I? they're definitely not going to attack the Ursh. And I'm just going to click Moonblast on something, and it's going to be Heatran. So let them fake me out. Be my guest, fake me out. I honestly think I am in such a great spot now that nothing can set me back. Wrong target. I'm getting your Heatran now. I'm taking this Heatran from you. It's mine. Moonblast onto this. If I could knock out Cress, I am convinced that I could knock out anything in the game. Anything that is neutral will die to me right now. There's not a Pokemon on this planet that will live any of my hits. Absolutely wild. Ursa King. You finna be Ursa dead. I love you, Moon, but there has to come a time in one young man's life where, you know, you gotta just kill the Moon. Battle was canceled. GG. What a masterpiece. We had a little bit of a stumble there in the last game. Not too big of a deal because we're taking home 3 dubs and 1 loss. And the 1 loss that we had could have gone either way. It was a very, very close loss. Nevertheless, Danny Mac, you did it. You succeeded with ALOLAN DUGTRIO. I hope you're proud of yourself. Remember to give Danny Mac some Pokésports love down below in the description. Check out his channel. It does upload VGC content there. If you guys enjoyed today's video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm Kevin. This is Pokésports. Thank you guys so much for watching. Great night. Peace out. Bye-bye.